Your team squeaks out a couple of wins here today, back-to-back walk-offs over Quinnipiac. I just want to start with your overall thoughts. I'm sure a lot of emotions going in there, seeing your team get those walk-off hits to clinch a couple victories.
Yeah, looking at going from yesterday to today, we talked yesterday after the game about softball's a game that will take you to your lowest lows and your highest highs, and I think that the girls did a really nice job of bouncing back from yesterday and not giving in. They understand that we're still in the playoff hunt, we're still in the fight, and we have to do everything that we can. We have to win every game from here on out. So it was really nice to see a lot of fight in them today, and really nice to see them close the door and come out on top.
And the games themselves almost seemed a little bit opposite. Game one, very defensive, low-scoring game. Game two, a lot of hits for both teams. And for game one, did you like how your pitching was able to keep you in it, even while the offense had to figure out who they were going up against on the opposite side?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought our pitchers did a great job today in game one. I thought they did a nice job holding them off the bases a little bit more. And we had a big offensive production in game two, so that was nice to see.
Yeah, what did you think about Lauren Castro's overall offensive performance? I mean, it seemed like every time you got to the plate that you knew that you were going to get something out of her.
She's been our most consistent hitter. She's that one that when she comes up to the plate, you know she's going to get a hit, and when she doesn't get a hit, it's surprising. So it's really nice to have a hitter like that in your lineup. We had that hitter in Lindsay Silfer last year, and she still has been that hitter for us. She's been a little streakier this year, but for Lowe to have the confidence and to be able to stay hot and stay steady and consistent has been really, really great for our offense.
And then how big was it to be able to trust having Maddie come in there on the back end of each game to really shut things down for you guys?
Yeah, we changed things up a little bit with our pitching rotation. We had Maddie in there closing. She's been probably our most consistent pitcher, so it's nice to have a fresh arm that you have confidence going to, and she did a really nice job shutting them down.
And then in game two, when they intentionally walk Castro in the eighth and bring up Denver Keller, do you think this is a big confidence boost for her now to say that, yes, they may have walked Castro to get to me, but I kind of shoved it back in their face a little bit by coming up with that big hit?
Yeah, absolutely. When you have a hitter like Lauren Castro, you have to have somebody that can hit behind her so that she sees pitches. And Denver's been doing a nice job in that four spot for us the last couple of days or last couple of games. But Denver, she plays well when she's ticked off. So I was excited to see that they kind of did that because I knew it would tick her off a little bit. And that's when she plays her best softball. So it was really good to see her come up big. First pitch, just crush it up the middle.
So is that maybe the kind of mentality that you need here for these last couple of games in next weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that fight, that grittiness is what we need to see going to the Niagara game. It's always fun playing Niagara. There's that rivalry there already. It'll be nice to be home. It'll be nice for it to be senior day. And that's a team that we're capable of beating. We just have to bring our A game.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Maddie, so you guys squeak out a pair of wins today, getting both in extras over Quinnipiac. You come in for relief and get the wins in both. Do you enjoy coming in for those high-pressure situations?
I do. My whole life I've been really good at pressure situations. Bases loaded is where I live at. So coming in, relief is where I'm most comfortable. So.
And then what do you do to really command the zone to keep hitters guessing, to keep your team in it in those situations?
I like to mix up both sides of the plate, in, out. I like to throw in a couple off speeds in there to keep them on their toes. But really just moving it all around the plate I think is really important.
And then after yesterday's tough pair of losses, how big was this for you guys to get back on track with a couple of wins over another team that's in the hunt for the playoffs as well?
Huge. I mean, all of us right now are fighting for that sixth spot to get in the tournament, the fifth and sixth spot. So, coming off those losses and taking these two big wins today was really huge for us.
And then to see the walk-off fashion, I think it was the first one that you guys had at home this year at least. And then to get two of them, what kind of emotions do you guys have as you storm that field for whoever in this game two, Denver? What are those emotions that go into it when you see your batter come up and hit that clutch hit?
It's the best feeling in the world. We all say a walk-off at home is the best situation. We were all just so happy for our teammates and happy for our team, and to go off in a walk-off, I feel like is the best way.
All right, thank you so much.
Yep, absolutely.